Welcome again guys. In this chapter, we are going to learn how to position element through CSS. Here you can see we have a boilerplate code with style tag where we have applied a box sizing property to border box to all the elements. Inside the body, we have a few HTML elements h1 and then div with class container, and then there are 5 items. The preview look like this, which is very simple. Here we have a parent. Inside that we have 2 items, item 2 and item 3, and the rest of the item are very simple one. Let's try to understand CSS position values through this table. Here we have static, which is a default value. In this, there is no effect of applying top, bottom, right, left properties. The second is relative. When it is applied, it moves the element from its normal position by the values defined by top, bottom, left, right properties. Absolute. It is positioned related to its parent element, who has the position which is equal to relative. If there is no element that has position as relative, then it is positioned to the body element. Fixed. It is position related to the viewport and feels like the element is fixed at particular point, which is defined by top, bottom, left, right properties. Sticky. It is position based on the scroll position. That is, if the top value is 0, which will make the element scroll till element reach to the top of the viewport. We will see all these values in action in our demo. Now let's directly jump to our demo. Here I will now apply the CSS to container, and this will be our simple container with the width as 1000 pixel and then border as 1 pixel solid BBB. Let's also define the height as 1200 pixel because we need to show the demo of fixed position value. Now if you see, we have a class item which is common to all the boxes. Let's define that class. Width set to 100 pixel, height set to 100 pixel, then border set to 1 pixel solid as 333, and let's text align as center as well, and then give the padding as 2 rem and then 1 rem left, right. And now you can see our box look like this. Now what we will do is we will apply the CSS to individual boxes. Let's see item 1. Okay, so now we are targeting this item 1, which is here. Okay, now let's see what kind of CSS we are going to give to this one. So red. Okay, and now color is white. Okay, you can see that. And also let's set the font size as 20 pixel. Okay, little bit bigger one. Now for this one, this is actually static by default. Okay, and now if I set the top as 100 pixel, then there is no effect because this is actually a position static. Same here, if I set or left as like 50 pixel, this has no effect because it is static. Okay, now if we change this position value to relative, then you can immediately see the effect. I'm going to save now. Here you go. Here the top value is 100 pixel, which is this one, and the left value is 50 pixel, which is this one. If I make it this as 0, then you can see the effect very clearly. Okay, now it is position 0 from top. Now let's add the CSS to this parent. Okay, dot parent and height as 400 pixel, width as 400 pixel, and then border as 1 pixel, solid, and then CCC. Okay, now you can see here, you can clearly see the parent box. Okay, maybe like add a background color to BEE. Okay, that's it. And now let's try to add the position as relative. Don't specify the top, left, right, bottom. Okay, we can, like, if we specify left as 100 pixel, then you know, okay, that it will shift from left as 100 pixel, because we have seen just a while ago. You can see this, right? Okay, right now I will comment it out. And now we have a parent and hash item 2, okay, which is the item 2. Now what I will do, I will make the background color as blue, okay, and then color same as hash FFF. Okay, there you go. Now when we set the position of the item 2 as absolute, it has taken off the item 2 from the normal flow. So our item 3 is still there. Okay, let me show you. If I set, okay, this as 150 pixel and save it, then you can see item 3 is still there. It's just that item 2 is on top of item 3. Okay, and if I set the top as 50 pixel, and you can see that, right? Now let's apply the same to our item 3. Okay, and our item 3 is right now same. Let me update it to green, and then absolute is fine. It should be right. Okay, and then it should be bottom rather than the top. And now if I save it, there you go. Okay, so both are the child of parent. Now what happen if I remove this position? If I don't set it, which is by default goes to as static, right? If I remove it and save it, there you go. You can clearly see that our item 2 and item 3 are now positioned from the body. Okay, now let me uncomment it. Okay, now we will apply the CSS to item 4, and let's see what happened. This one. So here it is, item 4, and background color yellow. Okay, save it, and then position as fixed, left 100 pixel, and bottom as 100 pixel, and save it, and there you go. Okay, from our bottom, from this viewport, our body, okay, it is now going 100 pixel from bottom, and then from left it is 100 pixel. Okay, now let's see what this position fixed means. Now if you see, I will scroll the page, and there you go, our item 4 is still left with 100 pixel and bottom with 100 pixel. So the position of item 4 is fixed to the viewport. Okay, so now if I just make it right as 100 pixel, okay, there you go. Okay, the item 4 is 100 pixel right to viewport of this page, and from 100 pixel bottom from this page. Finally, we have item 5, and let's add the background color as pink. Okay, and let's see how this position sticky works. Sticky. Okay, so we have a sticky position, and then let's set the top to 100 pixel. Okay, if I save it, okay, then let's scroll this page and see how the sticky works. If I scroll it, then you can see the item 5 is also moving, okay, which is also normal flow. But when I reach to the 100 pixel top, then it got stick. Okay, Basically, item 5 stop moving when it reach to top 100 pixel. So let's increase the height. Okay, and now let's see again. Okay, so now I'm moving, and when it reaches to 100 pixel, okay, it stop moving. Okay, so that's how this sticky works. Okay, it basically relative to the scroll position, and for fixed it is relative to the viewport of the page. Okay, so I hope you understood the concept of CSS position. To summarize, the static value is basically the default value of the position, where value of top, left, right and bottom has no effect to the element. When the position is relative, then the position of that element is based on the top, left, right value. When the position is absolute, then it is relative to the parent. When the position is fixed, then it is relative to screen viewport. And finally, when the position is sticky, then it is actually relative to the scroll value. I hope you enjoyed this chapter. Thank you for watching. See you in the next chapter.